Welcome students. We discuss unit first, that is crystal structure, paper number 13A. Paper is solid state physics. In this paper, throughout this semester number 5, we discuss in detail 4 units. Among those 4 units, first one is crystal structure. So we discussed about crystal structure. You know, in modern concept, or as per the modern concept, a matter is classified into 2 states. That is, the chemical compounds, elements exist in 2 states. They are condensed state and gaseous state. Generally, solids and liquids come under condensed state, and the matter which are not in solid and liquid, they exist in gaseous state. Now, what is solid? What is solid? You know, solid substances means, in simple way we can define a solid. What? A solid substance is nothing but a matter which has same shape and volume. I mean, a matter in which position of the constituent particles is fixed is called as solid. And these solid substances are again classified into 2 different categories. Among those 2, first one is, one is crystalline and second one is non-crystalline. The non-crystalline category is also called as what? Amorphous. Crystalline solids and amorphous solids. Such 2 categories are there about solid. Solid exists in crystalline and non-crystalline form, which is also called as what? Amorphous form. Crystalline structure and non-crystalline structure. Simple example I will tell you. Whenever college begins to start, then how student enters in the classroom in a line, orderly, serially. That is said to be specific order. In the same way, whenever there is a bell of interval, then as soon as bell rang, then the students from classroom, they went out. While going out, how they go? They go in any way, any position, randomly we say. So depending upon the regular arrangement and random arrangement, the crystalline and non-crystalline structures are defined. Let us come to this point about crystalline structure. What is this crystalline structure? When the atoms or molecules of a solid are arranged in a specific or in some regular order, regular fashion, then it is known as crystalline solid structure, or simply we can say crystalline structure. Various examples of crystalline structures are available. Quartz utilized in generally what? Watch. Calcite, sugar crystals, mica, diamonds, etc. These are the examples of crystalline structure. I mean, their atoms or molecules are arranged in a regular fashion, so that we say they are in crystalline form, or their structure is crystalline structure. Now let's turn toward the second category, that is non-crystalline structure. It is also called as amorphous. In amorphous solids, the atoms or molecules are arranged in a randomly oriented form, or irregular, or in a irregular fashion. Then it is called as non-crystalline solid structure or non-crystalline structure. For example, glass is a non-crystalline, I mean amorphous. Rubber, plastic, gels, they are what? All non-crystalline structures. In this chapter, that is, in this first unit, crystal structure, we discuss the various concepts are included in our syllabus. Those which we are going to discuss now: crystal lattice, translational vector. Next one is unit cell, basis, symmetry operations, point group, space group, types of lattice, simple crystal structures, that is HCP, FCC. What is HCP, what is FCC, phase centered cube, all like this we discuss in detail. Structure of diamond and structure of NaCl, that is common salt, sodium chloride. These concepts we are discussing in detail in this unit first. Say crystal, if the atoms or molecules are uniquely arranged in crystalline solid or liquid, called as crystal structure. What is meant by crystal structure? If the atoms or molecules are uniquely arranged in crystalline solid, called as crystal structure. A crystal possesses long range order and symmetry. This point you remember. Long range order and symmetry. Symmetry in the sense what? You know. And next one is the main property of crystal structure is its periodicity. Main property is what? Periodicity of the crystal structure. The periodicity of a crystal structure is due to the arrangement of atoms or molecules in the lattice points. the crystal structure as a whole can be considered as a repetition of unit cell. What is crystal structure? This entire crystal structure as a whole can be considered as a repetition of unit cell. You know, a chalk is made up of atoms. Number of atoms accumulate together and a chalk is formed. So the total atoms of the chalk together we say chalk is. Likewise, crystal structure. The entire crystal structure as a whole we can, or it can be considered as the repetition of units. For a given crystal structure, the shape of the unit cell is same for any given structure. For any given crystal structure, the shape of unit cell is same, but it varies from crystal to crystal. This point you remember. For a given crystal structure, the shape of unit cell is same, but it varies from crystal to crystal. If crystal changes, its shape changes. But in every crystal, shape of unit cell is same. This point you have to remember. I mean, whenever you think in a way that what about the shape of the unit cell in each crystal, then we should know, we should remember that shape of unit cell is fixed, same, and it changes. I mean, it varies from one crystal to another crystal. So in this way, we have discussed the brief concepts of crystal structure. In next lecture, we discuss about crystal lattice, unit cell, basis, FCC, HCC, SC. So all these concepts which we discuss in next. A point group, space group, types of lattice, structure of diamond, structure of sodium chloride, etc. So here at this point you remember only what? Solids are the substances having definite shape and definite volume. I mean, the constituents of the solids are arranged in a particular fixed way, and they are solids belongs to the condensed state. Solids belongs to condensed state of matter. Here solids as well as liquids belongs to condensed state of matter, and the remaining gases belongs to the gaseous and the gaseous state of matter. Here, what is crystal structure? What about the property of crystal structure, main property of crystal structure? That is periodicity. This periodicity of the crystal structure is due to the arrangement of the atoms or molecules in the lattice points. These points we have seen, and we have also seen the concept that for a given crystal structure, the shape of the unit cell is same, but it changes. It varies from one crystal to another. So remaining matter we discuss in next module, next lecture. In detail. Thank you.